Alright, what's up everybody? It's your boy Young Muscle. So real quick in the gym. With a new camera, we figuring out how to use it. So I know I'm looking real good right now in 3D, coming at you live now. But so fundamentals of arm training. Everybody wants bigger arms. You can never have big enough arms for a dude. Arms are the Hollywood muscle. Like I said in my other video, when I used to play, they're not necessarily a functional muscle. It's all aesthetic, it's all looks. That's why they're called Hollywood muscles. And when I was playing football, my coach used to make us run extra laps if he caught us doing biceps curls. He's like, y'all don't need fucking biceps to tackle people. Do squats, do deadlifts, do bench press, do hex bars, do power clean, all the functional shit. But for some reason in the back of my head, I was like, man, I think I'm gonna need these Hollywood muscles. Because football shit don't work out, I'm gonna go to Hollywood. So that's what I did. So as a dude, I mean, your arms is the first shit that everybody's gonna see, whether you're in a shirt or not. And that's always the goal, to have big arms, whether you're in a shirt or not. So, and as y'all know, my arms got me paid and laid. No, just playing. My arms got me paid because a double to the rock. I was an arm double, Fast and Furious. But anyways, the fundamentals of arm training. This is really important, really simple. Okay, biceps, triceps. Let's keep it simple. Your tricep, that's 75% of your arm mass. So you need to work out your tricep a lot heavier than how you work out your bicep. Your bicep is only a quarter of your arm. Your bicep is one of the smallest muscles on your body. But with that being said, it's kind of complicated how you hit it. But let's start with triceps. So triceps, you want to do heavy compound movements. I believe in lower reps, heavier weight, and more sets. So that way you get the best of both worlds. So by compound movements, I like to do in the way of weighted dips. Okay, I always do some form of a dip. Whether it's in the beginning, I'll do a weighted dip, or at the end, I'll just do body weight dips. Burnout. One of the best tricep exercises. I always like to do decline close grip bench press. I'm a taller dude, so my wingspan is longer. So it just kind of it shortens the range of motion, so I can target the tricep better. But any sort of like close grip bench press is definitely a main staple. A lot of times I'll open up with a 5x5. For just power and strength to build the mass of my tricep. Pullover presses, which you guys have seen me do before. That's a real old school exercise. It works all three heads of the tricep. Where basically you come down, pull over, and press. It's like a closed grip bench press and a skull crusher at the same time. And then also overhead extensions, very heavy. And then usually I'll end with a shaping exercise. So it's not just all heavy, but I'll do like just your basic tricep pull down, you know, with like a rope extension, and I'll do that to finish off. And I'll do that actually higher reps. Anything with cable, I'll do higher reps. But everything else is heavier weight, lower reps. Then when I move up to bicep, like I said, the bicep is a little bit more complicated. So the fundamentals of your bicep, you want to break it down really simple in layman's terms. When you come in the gym, okay? You have the long head, which is the front. You have the rear head, which is the back, and then you have the peak. So you want to make sure that you have a nice round bicep, especially if you don't have good genetics to have like a really round shape. You want to be able to shape it. So how you do that is anytime basically you're doing some sort of curl and your arms are closer than shoulder width or shoulder width, you're working the long head. If it's wider, then you're working the rear head. So when you work the long head, you're working the length. So you're filling in that gap between your elbow and your armpit. So that's for the length, okay? A lot of dudes have long biceps, they look like hot dog wings. And then to make it to a ball, to make it thicker, that's the rear head. So that's anything wide grip, okay? And the rear head is really important for thickness. So when you're just chilling with your arms at your side, you don't want to look like an asshole all the time and be fucking flexing to the hey man, move my biceps, move my biceps. You want to make them look big and in a relaxed state. So therefore, the rear head for the thickness is really important. And then of course, you don't just want a bunch of mass and a bunch of bullshit on your arm and people can't tell. You want a peak. So the peak, that's more isolation work. So like isolation curls on the machine, concentration curls with the dumbbell, spider curls, and then this is the thing with biceps, okay? So when you do biceps, you wanna make sure that you're hitting each head. For me, I squeeze and I tense, okay? Like I try to contract at the top and control it on the way down. I'm not bouncing and moving. It's not a compound movement. I like to keep my elbows tucked back. That way, all the weight is onto the bicep. Versus if I'm way out here, maybe I'm gonna incorporate some front delt. If I'm way more to back, I'm gonna incorporate my back. So I just like to have my elbows tucked in tight, a little bit behind me, so when I curl, all that weight is being absorbed into the bicep. The only reason why you have a bicep muscle is for this thing called supination, okay? So when you supinate your wrist, like that, that's just what supination means. So look at my bicep when I supinate. So when I supinate, it flexes and it tenses. So that's why it's really important when you're contracting your bicep to number one, flex and tense at the top to get that peak developed, but also to supinate your wrist to the outside. So when I'm curling, even when I'm with a bar, it's just that last little half a second and that last little half a centimeter where I'm turning my hands out. When I contract and I'm supinating to make sure I develop that peak correctly. So a little bit more thought goes into developing your bicep. You want to do higher reps. I go to failure a lot. I squeeze and I tense. The reason why you do higher reps is because they're strict with less weight. You can't really do a compound movement with your biceps unless your biceps are just huge, you know? And when you cheat rep with your biceps, I cheat to go beyond failure. I don't ever cheat to make it easier, I cheat to make it harder. So if you ever see me swinging, it's because I've already failed and I'm pushing beyond failure. So that's the basic fundamentals of your arms. They're the most important. Arms are like asking kids for a dude. You know what I mean? Because when you go to the beach, everybody sees your arms. When you go anywhere, when you go out to dinner, tight little V-neck on, everybody's gonna see your arms. I mean, that's just the thing about dudes. Dudes are real insecure about their arms. So you wanna attack things in an intelligent way. Do your homework, read shit, but that's very simple. You come into the gym, heavy compound movements for your triceps, 75% of your arm, higher reps, lower weight, contract, squeeze, and supinate for your biceps. So next time, baby, see you at the top. I'm out.